Here we go.
Hey, I'm Christian. This is cheap beat up Elvis vinyl. I collect Elvis records. I don't spend more than $5 on any record. 45s, EPs, LPs. So far, so good. Also, don't use eBay. Now, I may end up having to. Hold on just a second. Come here. You love Elvis? Elvis loves you. That's Samantha. She's a big Elvis fan, too. What was I saying? Oh, I haven't used eBay so far. I'd like to not use that. I'd like to find them in the wild. Now I may hit a wall and start buying stuff on eBay or Discogs, but so far, so good. Also had some good news today. This little channel right here has hit 100K subscriptions. I know. I'm stunned. 100,000 subscriptions. That's an awful lot. And it's not 100K. 100. Just as good. 100 subscribers. I can't believe 100 subscribers. I'd like to personally thank every one of you alphabetically, starting with Aaron Abraham, all the way down to Zelda Ziegler. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you're having fun with it. I'm having some fun. So what we want to do today is we want to look at some of the 1950s Elvis 45s. First one we're going to start with, July of 56. Don't be cruel. I believe this is the biggest selling Elvis 45. Well, Hound Dog back with Don't Be Cruel. A couple of nice songs there, so you can understand why it sold so well. This was the first Elvis record that had a picture sleeve with a picture of him on it. There were two versions of it. One had Hound Dog on top and Don't Be Cruel. The other one was flipped and it had Don't Be Cruel up here and Hound Dog. Don't know why. On the back, got a great picture of Elvis, and he was kind enough to sign it. It says, yours, Elvis Presley. What that meant is if you bought the record, it was yours. So this one is mine. And Elvis said, hey, Christian, this is yours, Elvis Presley. Very great record. Dog on top. There you go. No markings on it. Nobody scribbled on it. Nothing like that. So, next up, from October of 56, Love Me Tender. Love Me Tender back with Any Way You Want Me. Another great two-sided single. This one was released in several different versions, several different covers. They had a black and white like this. They had this one. I think they had a dark, this is a light green. They had a dark green, they had a light pink, and a dark pink. Big seller. The back is very cool. It's got a listing of all of Elvis's records so far. Everything recorded by Elvis Presley, now available on these great RCA Victor singles. Got them all listed here. Many also available on 45 extended play and 33 1/3 RPMs. And whoever had this one, let's see. Dog on top. Somebody had it as number 30 in their collection there. I think what you could do is you could buy little 45 little carrying cases to put your 45s in, and they would have little stickers in there, and they would have a list, I think, on the cover, and it would have, 1 through maybe 30, and then you would take that little sticker, number 1, and put it on a record, and you would write on your list, number 1 is whatever. It says on the front, from the 20th Century Fox CinemaScope production, Love Me Tender. There you go. You can see it's a picture from Love Me Tender. Elvis playing that old beat-up guitar. Remember the scene where he's on the porch clanging out a song? So there you go. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. It says now, everything recorded, now available on these great RCA Victor singles. After RCA signed Elvis, they put out, I think the first one they put out was Mystery Train, which was the last one put out on Sun. And then they re-released it. And then on the same day, they took the other 4 Sun singles and released them all on one day, from what I understand. If that's wrong, let me know in the comments. Next up, January 57. Playing for Keeps Too Much. Look at this beautiful cover. RCA Victor. It's a new orthophonic high fidelity recording. It's better than the old orthophonic high fidelity recordings. They weren't as good, so then they made new ones. Once again, complete listing of Elvis's stuff. Complete listing of all the great RCA Victor recordings by Elvis Presley. Now, whoever had this one, let's see. Oh, might have been that same person, because look, there's another one of those. Hold on. See, they got the little sticker there. And they did the same thing on this one. But this is dog on top, by the way, with the little nipper dog RCA thing. See how it's up on the top there? They call it dog on top. Some of them had the dog on the side. I learned that from Jerry Osborne's book. Very good book, by the way. So whoever had this one, they had counted off a few of them. They had checked off a few of the singles, few of the, let's see, they had checked off Love Me Tender, Any Way You Want Me. So this one might have been theirs also. Because, let's see, the other ones they checked off, Heartbreak Hotel, yep. I Want You, I Need You, yep. Don't Be Cruel, yep. So I'll bet you this is the same person. Must have got 2 of their records too. So it has listed all the 45s, the 45 EPs, and both of the LPs. Hear these recordings best on an RCA Victor new orthophonic high fidelity Victrola. So they were trying to also sell you one of their record players. Next up, from June of 57, beautiful cover, Loving You, backed with Teddy Bear. Man, Elvis had a bunch of singles at this time where both sides were big hits. There's Loving You, the other side, Teddy Bear. See, he's got the teddy bear he's hugging on that side. On this side, he's playing the guitar. There's that beautiful red and white shirt. Man, I like that shirt. Beautiful jumbo guitar. And it says, this is the first one that I have where it says, from Hal Wallace's production, Loving You, a Paramount picture. Always interested to me how they would give the name of the, I guess Hal Wallace was the director, I reckon. Oh, look, here's another person. And they had their little, it was different tags, see? And this was #1 in their collection. This is a beautiful, beautiful sleeve here. Color. Got it for about $1. I got that one. I got both of these in that lot that I bought where I got 54 LPs and these 2 singles for $100. All right, last from the 50s singles that I have with picture sleeves. From April of 59, I Need Your Love Tonight. And A Fool Such As I. Once again, double, you could call them double A-sided singles. The thing that's interesting about this one to me is, well, it's a special edition, first of all. You can pull the record out of the top, or you can pull the record out of the side. That's an upcharge for you to be able to do that. But this is also on very just regular paper, whereas these other ones are on glossy stock. This is just on regular paper, but it comes off really good with the color of this layout. So I think it really looks cool. Now this was the second variation of the sleeve. The first variation, this one came out in April. In March, the cover was the same, but back here had an ad for, I believe it was the Elvis Sales EP. That was listed back here. This one has more of Elvis. Once again, lists all his EPs, his singles. Look how many singles he already had. And so he had that many singles in a year and a half. That's a lot. And I somehow got 2 copies of that one. The other one I had here has a lot of tape. All the edges are taped, you see. But I got them each. I got them for $1 each. So whenever I see a picture sleeve of Elvis for $1, I just get it. So there you go. I think one of the interesting thing about the 50s Elvis 45s is they were still very varied and creative. Like, look at the difference. You know, they had different ideas and different layouts. Whereas, so I'm going to show you a picture of that. Take a look at it right now. Now compare it to this. Here are some Elvis singles from 1969. And look at the difference. The ones from 69 that I'm showing you, they all look pretty much the same, almost like they were using a template. Was it that they were becoming lazy and just banging them out? Or was it, hey, they're selling like crazy, it's working, why change it? So take a look at these Elvis singles from 1969 and look at the different, or look at the similarity between these covers as opposed to the variety of the 50s. So there you go. Some Elvis singles from the 50s. We'll do another one of these for the 60s. We'll probably have to cut that into a few. Same with the 70s. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. We hit 100 subscribers today, and that's really, I can't believe that happened. Anyway, thank you very much. We sure do appreciate it. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. If you hate it, hit the like button and subscribe twice. What's the difference? Thanks, Elvis.
Okay, fine.